Hi everyone, I'm Mike Gordon. Welcome to day 68 of the final grind. Let's do this. I hope you all had a wonderful Easter. I managed to find 4 eggs. Yes, my work decided to hide Easter eggs everywhere. And I found 4 of them out of 24. No cash prize though. Nobody was able to find it, by the way. At least as far as I know. But I digress. Uh, I added 20 to the last time's total, so we are currently at 72 fixed dice and 72 Aegis shields. Alright, I'm going to remove the auto hold because Edgar's the one that's up. And that's 73. Go readjust the keys now. And while grinding this, I basically made a revelation. Grinding these last 20 rounds of fixed dice and Aegis Shield, I made a revelation, and I can't believe I didn't think about this before. Or at least, okay, sure. When I'm dual wielding, of course I wasn't gonna think of something like this because I was killing Terra off. But now that she's alive, I can't believe the thought never crossed me to do something like this. And I'll show you what I mean when we get to it in a bit. So just keep your eyes open for it. So 73 fixed dice, 73 Aegis Shield. I'm going to tell you straight up, I am definitely going to be at max. I'm definitely maxing out on fixed dice and Aegis Shield tomorrow. Probably gonna max on. I'm probably also gonna get started on Excalipoor and Cursed Shield. And for those of you who don't remember, which is what part of my perfect playthrough was it? Let's see. I'm gonna try to go backwards. The last episode of my perfect playthrough of Final Fantasy VI was part 26. That was the second level reset playthrough, where I had to reset everybody's levels, including Gogo and Umaro's. Part 25 was the Soul Shrine. Part 24 was Parts 24 and 23, I'm pretty sure, were the Dragon's Den. No, part 24 would have been my first level reset. And parts 23 and 22 were both Dragon's Den related, with part 22 in particular be also including the Dragon's Den Coliseum, the Cursed Shield converting that into a Paladin Shield, getting Gilgamesh at the Coliseum, and as well as Bane Ragnarok for Lightbringer there. And I also did a couple runs through Kefka's Tower back then as well, in part 22. But part 21, I believe, was the final episode. I'm using double quotes here. of Final Fantasy VI Advance, where it was basically the final bit of story progression I could afford to make, and pretty much what I did was have Terra lead the way throughout the entire fight. And I kept all my party members alive too, but decided to systematically kill them off one by one. Just to give everybody a bit of action. Well, now I'm just gonna have all irrelevant characters dead, but I'm still gonna start with Terra. But yeah, the merit award portion of the file of the phase 5 of the file grind, which is pretty much the entire which no, not pretty much. It is the entire thing up to this point. It was also the entire thing of phase 2 as well. But having said all that is coming to an end soon. The final grind is the end of the final grind fast approaches. Alright, finger on the 3 and spacebar just in case. And same old, same old. If you want to know how and why the party setup is the way it is, well, I don't know what else to tell you. You've been watching this whole time. Or maybe not, because these are some of my least popular videos ever, which makes sense. Now here's the big reveal. I could optimize and just swap out Ragnarok for Ultimate Weapon. Yeah, Aegis the one whose turns up, so. And I don't want to deal with Great Marbleros, so there you go. I'm running away from this one. Let me arrange the buttons on my. There we go. And there we go. I just have the Mugs party left to worry about as far as leaving just one survivor. So yeah, the whole time I could have just optimized my weapons. Silly me, I totally spaced on that. Could have moved a little bit faster if I just learned to do that. Just have to remember to swap the Ragnarok for the ultimate weapon. That one's a more powerful weapon anyways. Thank you, Gamma. Now Malu's charm served its purpose. Don't need to do save states or anything. Fix dice. They fix the buttons here. And so, you know something that OBS could have benefited? Two things. Number one, a better processing power so it doesn't cause a ton of slowdown when recording my emulator. And the second thing they need is similar to what Camtasia has, and that's a countdown before recording starts. This allows us filmmakers to get ready. I don't mean filmmakers as in tours or anything like that. I mean filmmakers as in us guys make game worry. Camtasia does have the countdown. That's why I mention it. Oh, come on. So stay here. I'll still keep the save state because locks first. Save 4. Save 4 fixed dice and save 4 Aegis shield. So I'm speaking loudly, quietly because it's 2:30 in the morning. That's why. So I'm keeping it down, on the down low. Honestly, this final grind alone proves to me that it's got nothing on. That Xenogears got nothing on this game. At least as far as grinding is concerned. You know what you're doing pretty much the entirety of Xenogears. Getting a perfect playthrough in that is not too bad at all. About an 8 month commitment. Probably even less if I hadn't screwed up a few times or if I had all the information already. So I did look up the repixelated cut. The pixel remasters. I don't know if I already mentioned this in a previous perfect playthrough. But even though the game allows you to save your game after beating the final boss, it doesn't allow you to keep any of the treasures, which means the item duplication, if it's still there, isn't going to work anymore. And you can't keep the Ragnaroks or ultimate weapons that you successfully steal from Lady and Rest, or any of the elixirs or the Mega Elixir. So that's kind of bullshit, but to each of their own, I guess. Mm. But most of my Easter eggs are just jelly beans. One of them had peanut M&Ms though, so that was nice. Do I have any more Easter eggs regarding the final battle? All things considered, yeah, it was originally gonna be at the Floating Continent. However, developers were far ahead of schedule as far as production goes that they decided to add in the World of Ruin last minute. And the end result was massive amounts of crunch. Yeah, Square was on fire back in the 90s, but let's be honest, I think they could have found ways to make absolutely amazing stuff without driving all their employees to an early grave. Honestly, given a number of horror stories I've heard concerning the animation and video game industries over in Japan, it wouldn't surprise it would require tremendous amounts of willpower just to work a decent job over there. Like, god damn, the demand is so strict over there. You call us Americans capitalists. Japan has us running around in circles and as far as working people to an early grave is concerned. 20 minutes at this point. Not bad. Alright, optimize. Optimal weapon. Save states. Thank you for blocking that, Edgar. You don't have to worry about that. I do have to worry about... Oh, come on. Ah! I hate running into those demon knights. The problem is it takes for freaking ever to run away in this place, unless it's a preemptive. And more often than not, these zombies are about as helpful. Alright. Okay, I know I pressed L and R at the same time. What the fuck is going on? Alright. Meltdown, come on. Thanks for no counters. And there we go. What? It's kind of funny how now all of a sudden so many of my button inputs for whatever reason aren't working. Jackass. I'm going out to attack them. Fixed dice. A shield. Yeah, I thought about making tonight's grind for the Monday upload and stuff be like another 9 to 5 thing, but I ultimately decided not to. And the reason why is because the kind of expectations I'm setting myself up would probably lead me to an early grave, just like the Japanese video game industry. Oh, Satsuma Gao. Salas. Trying to make sure my buttons work. Alright. Good. Setzer took the brunt of that. Save state. Alright, that works. And again, so because I have a very long couple days for me, Monday and Tuesday, I am going to decide to just cut this video short. Right after this. So hopefully tomorrow I will have fixed dice and Aegis shield fully maxed out, and we will begin the push to max out Excalipoor and Cursed Shield and be rid of this grind forever. So I'm calling it a good night. Leave a like, comment, subscribe to my channel if you really enjoy this. I would most greatly appreciate it. But with all out of the way, this is Mike going to sign out.